Welcome to the second episode of the Mahabharata series. Long after their wedding, peace filled the kingdom of Hastinapur. King Shantanu and Queen Ganga lived happily together. The people loved their queen. She was graceful, wise, and calm as the sacred river itself. Months passed. Then, one morning, joyful news spread throughout the palace. A child had been born. The kingdom rejoiced. Temple bells rang. Flowers decorated the streets. And everywhere, people celebrated the arrival of the prince. As evening arrived, the palace slowly grew quiet. The celebrations faded into the night. Soft moonlight entered through the palace windows. The newborn child slept peacefully in Ganga's arms. King Shantanu looked upon his son with pride. A small smile appeared on his face. The future seemed bright. But then, something unexpected happened. Ganga rose silently. Without a word, she began walking toward the palace doors. The child remained gently wrapped in her arms. At first, Shantanu thought she simply wished to walk beneath the stars. But her steps did not lead toward the gardens. They led toward the river, the sacred Ganga. A strange feeling settled in the king's heart. Not fear. Not yet. Only confusion. The moon hung high above the kingdom. Silver light covered the quiet pathways. The distant sound of flowing water grew stronger with every step. Still, Ganga said nothing, and Shantanu followed at a distance. The promise he had made years ago echoed quietly within his mind. Never question me. Never stop me. The day you do, I will leave forever. The river appeared ahead. Peaceful, endless, ancient. Ganga stepped into the shallow water. The newborn remained asleep. The king's heart began to race. He wanted to speak, to ask, to understand. Yet the promise held him silent. The river flowed gently around her feet. Then, with a calm expression, Ganga lifted the child toward the water. Shantanu froze. Every instinct within him cried out. But no words left his lips. The promise. The promise. The promise. The river shimmered beneath the moonlight. And within moments, the child was gone. The water carried him away. Silence filled the night. The king stood motionless, his heart heavy with sorrow, his mind filled with questions. Why? How? What had just happened? Yet he asked nothing, because he loved Ganga, and because he feared losing her. Together, they returned to the palace. Neither spoke. The stars watched silently above them. Days turned into months. Then another child was born. And once again, Ganga walked toward the river. The same moonlight, the same flowing water, the same terrible sight. And once again,
Shantanu said nothing. A third child came, then a fourth, then a fifth, then a sixth, then a seventh. Each time, Ganga carried the child to the river. Each time, the king's sorrow grew deeper. And each time, he remained silent, bound by a promise he could no longer understand. The people of Hastinapur knew nothing. The palace remained quiet. But within the king's heart, a storm was slowly gathering. For how long could a father remain silent? How long could love and duty pull in opposite directions? The moon continued its journey across the night sky. The river continued its endless flow. And destiny moved silently toward the birth of one of the greatest men in the Mahabharata, a child whose name would one day be remembered for thousands of years. But that story awaits another night. Good night.